Hello, everybody, and welcome to the offices of AMA Regenerative Medicine and Skincare, where we practice integrative and regenerative medicine and do lots and lots of research. Down this hallway, is the path to all the treatment rooms. Art, art, art. Everywhere you look is art. Definitely worth coming in here just to study the art. But in this room, we have something very special. We call it the sanctuary room. There are many treatments for which people's skin, for instance, has to be prepared before the treatment itself. So they'll come in here and relax in these massage chairs and while they are getting ready for their treatments. And from here, we're going to take a virtual tour of the other sections of our facility, all the rooms where these treatments actually take place. This room here, being black the way it is with a blue background, is the room where we take photographs of people's face before they undergo different procedures with lasers on their skin. This is treatment room number 1, where we do a lot of different types of injections. And that includes ozone injections, both in soft tissue and all sorts of joints, prolo therapies, stem cells, all sorts of different types of injections, including some aesthetic injections like fillers and things like that. This is room number 7, which, as you can see, is beginning to get filled with lasers. We are experts in that field. Dr. Pien is board certified in laser medicine, and we have been engaged in many studies in lasers and work with manufacturers of lasers. And anyhow, again, multi-purpose room, lots of different things happen in here. And this is just a sample of some of the many lasers that we have. And here we are in room number 4, which, as you can tell, is very similar to the other rooms, a multi-purpose room with lots of devices on wheels, filled with lasers. It's a forest of lasers in here. We have so many of them throughout our entire facility. Here we are in room number 5. And before I mentioned, well, our facility is like a forest full of lasers. Well, the forest is turning into a jungle. There are lasers everywhere. And as you can see, this is a multi-purpose room where we do lots and lots of different types of laser procedures. And here we have treatment room number 6. What can I say? The jungle keeps on growing. Another multi-purpose room with many more different types of lasers. There are very few medical practices in the country that have as much technology as we have in this regard. We use lasers in very proprietary protocols that we've developed. We've been involved with so many manufacturers in the development of this technology, and so the collection of lasers just keeps on growing. And what can I say? The integrative use of lasers, along with all the other technologies that we have here, give the very best results. That is what integrative medicine is really all about. What you see here is a cryo chamber. Cryo meaning cold. This gets very cold, down to minus 170 degrees. Your body's physiological response to that kind of extreme cold is extremely healthy. This is our hyperbaric oxygen arena. Hyperbaric oxygen therapy, there isn't a person in the world who wouldn't benefit from this on a regular basis. And in many people, it is a life-saving treatment. This is our IV arena where we do a lot of different types of treatments on people's blood. IVs of various types, high-potency vitamin drips. We work with ozone therapy in here, something called apheresis, which is blood cleansing, chelation therapy to remove heavy metals from people's blood. There's a gazillion things you can do with people's blood to increase their longevity and their vitality. And this is the room in which all that happens. And all these various instruments in here are used for those purposes. So who's actually doing the medicine? It's not me, I'm the science guy. It's Dr. Alice Pien. Dr. Pien is amazing. Besides lists of credentials that she has and the multiple board certifications that she has a healing touch. And our nursing staff, same thing, they're amazing.
Thank you so much for everything.
So now you've seen all the rooms and all the technology and all the different things that we do. You saw basically $2 million worth of lasers in the rooms back there. When the laser industry and the laser discipline of medicine was in its infancy, we were involved in tons of research, IRB research for the FDA and for many manufacturers, and that was our first area of specialization that put us on the map. We specialize here in a multiple modality approach to the health of skin, from the inside out. And it's a physiological approach. We want the physiology of your skin to do today what it used to do back when you were 25 years old. If it did that, then your skin would renew, rebuild, repair itself internally, and therefore look fantastic externally. So the best analogy for why we do this is a symphonic orchestra. Imagine a symphony. There's lots of different sections. There's the cello section and the violin section. They're all out there, and they're all reading different music. The sheet music for each section is different. If you gave the sheet music from the violin section to the woodwind section, it would sound horrible. But if each of these components of the orchestra are actually reading the proper input, you get this magnificent symphonic sound that is fantastic. Well, your physiology is the same way. If all the different elements of your physiology are getting the proper input that stimulates them to do what they need to be doing, you get a symphonic response in your physiology as well, and things can really improve dramatically. So if you have sunspots or age spots or rosacea or cystic acne or scars from cystic acne or sagging or wrinkling or any of the things that we associate with not perfect skin, skin that's physiologically not maintaining itself as it did when you were younger, then anyone in that condition can come in. And of course, the protocols will be customized for what individually is going on with your skin. That's why we have so many different modalities here, because each component of your physiology requires different input in order for it to play its music, to get your physiology to function as it did when you were younger. There's no question that from the perspective of integrative and regenerative medicine, I don't know of another medical clinic or facility anywhere in the country that combines as many modalities and as much technology from a wide variety of disciplines as we do. And we hope if you need us that you come here and share in that with us. Until then, bye-bye.